It is so noisy. This one robot makes all that noise. Well, anyway. Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Fallout 4 VR. Roguish Essentials! Man, shut the hell up, why are you so loud? We've been told to meet up with Allie to go and do, what's it called? Mass fusion, I think. It's time for that, so let's go and do it. Which I assume that this... Nope, that's not her. But she does like to hang out around here, so... Where'd she go? Oh, upstairs, okay. Nope. Below me? Here she is.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a Beryllium Agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Yeah, so before you do this in glitchless, you have to always make sure to hail the elevator. Because it starts at the top, and why are you standing there? Yeah, I even found a scientist trapped in the pit here. If you enter the shaft, you'll fall down. And there was a scientist down there. Really weird. Hey, there you go, you can walk out. Alright, but you'll probably fall back in. Doesn't matter. What? What are y'all doing around here? Yeah, you become enemies with the Brotherhood. And the game crashed. Wonder if it's saved.
The Brotherhood sure is
Alright,
here.
it did.
Guess we'll have to go through them.
What happened to my laser? I guess we can use this. It's pointing completely the wrong direction.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't have any of my usual weapons. So we'll just have to blow everything up.
Intruder alert!
Legendary. Die already. And I think that's all of them, except for... Can I blow it up? Yeah, screw you. We're enemies of the Brotherhood now. You get XP for killing stuff anyway. It's hypnotic. Light travels faster than sound. Oh, 2 of them were, legendary. Alright. Lucky. An automatic plasma rifle, that's pretty fancy. Yeah, so what you gotta do is come up here and just grab both the things from this desk, the password and the ID. And then, it's sort of debated, I guess, because I've watched a bunch of different runs, but you can just jump down here into, well, you could if you could see where you were going. Good neighbor. But some of the runs insist on using power armor to make that drop without taking any damage. And then later on, runners started just jumping into good neighbor. And those runs got verified, so you know, if it's verified then and it's faster, that's the new strat. Legendary or just a backpack? Legendary. Oh, I am overloaded with goodies. Well, they're not that good. If it was like sprinters or something. Oh, and I guess, oh. Stop it. By this point, that hurt pretty bad. What was that doing here? I want the, legendaries? Oh. Okay. Yeah, by this point in the, I want to say the run, but this isn't the speed run. In this, point of the playthrough, I've actually reached my point of impatience, and I decided to add the version of legendaries that lets me craft whatever I want, because I've got so many freaking legendaries, but they aren't what I want, and the legendaries I really want don't exist without modding. So I basically have to do that. And there's a mod even for this situation. If you're running survival and you want to use chips to build stuff by breaking other stuff down to get the extended effects, then someone made that mod. So I think I'm going to use that. I had the fancy idea of making my own mod that would let you trade in legendaries from normal mode and trade in those to get a super one. But there's too many combinations. I thought, like, I don't know how I'd work it out, and it's fine the way it is, basically. Can I have, like, one of my guns? Yeah, and you know, the only thing I'm really waiting for is Scrapper level 2. If we had that, we could just break down the stuff we didn't want. Yeah, we could use this thing again. Alright, so you just go in here.
A lot of Brotherhood are gonna die in here today. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hey, it's their own fault. You normally just run through those guys and hit this thing. And normally you're so fast, Allie doesn't even make it with you. But in this case, everyone did. I wish I could paint you blue. And it's all...
Not a bad piece of work. It's not breathtaking.
A mine, you say? Yeah, if you had a mine, you probably wouldn't put it. Or several. In fact, there's one usually right in front of mass fusion you could pick up. If it wasn't a waste of time, you probably would put it right here.
Can't believe that goddamn scientist is tagging. She's going to get herself killed, or worse, one of us.
Then set it off, McCready. Alright. Because there's 6x radiation, I probably need to put on the rad suit. And it's right here. Which, the annoying thing about the rad suit is, well, you have to open your Pip-Boy. But also, where the hell is it? Oh well. It takes off some of your armor. Although not this armor, I guess, because this armor is like different. Maybe it just takes off your clothes. Hit the button. She was already wearing a rad suit, by the way. But I'm the one who has to do this, of course. Because she just won't. Ta-da! So the first one to worry about is the one up here. Are they coming? Oh yeah, that was that was a good boom. And there's also this little one over here. And then this door should open. Oh my god, they were so soft. Yeah, there's actually 2 of them here. You have to kill 2 Assaultrons, 2 Protectrons, and 2 Sentries. And then you can leave. You don't have to kill the turrets. But you can. You don't have to bumble around looking for loot, but you can. It's not going to save any time, though. Yep, just get out of here. Man, McCready really doesn't give a shit. Oh, legendary. All good? All good. So much armor. This guy lost his head. Oh, they both lost their heads, and they didn't give a shit. He didn't drop a legendary. That happens sometimes, but it's probably a glitch. Yeah, I never noticed myself glowing, but I guess I'd be kind of like a legendary enemy myself. Because if someone killed me, I'd at least drop the one weapon I was carrying that's certainly legendary. But realistically, every piece of my gear is legendary. You look extra dead. Oh, I guess he was placed there. Well, anyway, let's get... And yeah, experimentally just running this one recording in 16:9 to see how it goes. I actually tried to use virtual desktop to see how it would go, but for some reason it looks absolutely stunning. And are you sitting a vertibird? In the interface, but when you start Steam VR, then it looks like poopy. Surely you're not this dumb. Blammo! The hell is here? Wow, that was a shot. Raiders. Wait, zealots? That's really good. Everything's exploding. Oh, it's this place.
You die, you dumb motherfucker.
We gotta build some of these sometimes. I've never built any of these.
You should be running the other way.
This thing's really hurt. The harpoon gun. What the fuck is he shooting at?
Right here.
If you have moving target, you take less damage while you're running. It's kind of fun to try to shoot at stuff while you're moving. Well, anyway, let's go back in.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Yep.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so dire. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
So when you do this in glitchless, these guys are actually gunners. But since they are Minutemen, we could just talk to them.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup.
These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today.
Yeah, they can.
Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
You know, I get XP for killing these guys, and no one would ever know. It's kind of kind of rude. You shouldn't do it, but yeah. I'm a little bit evil. Are they not turning on me? Is it because I'm not detected?
We win again.
Yeah, nameless Venomman. This guy doesn't have a name, right? He has no name. No name, not important. Yeah, I can sell their guns. You can pass a speech check, but it's more fun to kill stuff. So anyway, oh yeah, also, when you go in here, there's another speech check. It doesn't matter if you pass it. In fact, I think it's faster if you fail it, and you still pass the mission.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good, good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble, but then he called in those savages.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was right.
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. And if you hadn't arrived, I think they might have gotten it. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
This is a goddamn waste of time. Just point us in the right direction.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Oh, and since it's VR, yeah, he's really here. Talk to me. Gotta use the right spot on the door.
Busted.
Do it. Are we doing it? Ugh. Man, the game really doesn't want you here. Okay. Hello? I can't talk to him. Is it like an alternate, thing? Also trouble with this.
Mr. Wallace,
There it
I'm
is.
here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a
Please
robot?
try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me! That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you, but if you make this difficult, you're gonna regret it.
Okay, all right. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay,
It is good.
Fine. I'll go.
Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Hey look, cute little kittens. I don't think you see them anywhere else. Alright. I mean, certainly it had to be somewhere that's pre-war. Oh, you know what maybe I could do? Maybe I could change the size of the sphere of my left hip activator to 0, and then the message wouldn't pop up. Yeah, now I don't feel it at all, no matter where I move my hand.
Son?
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
It doesn't matter what you say.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
What a weird looking microphone. It's got like wing nuts on the side with jam nuts, and it's so big. And there's no wire connecting it to anything. And this like doesn't look like a computer. It looks like a eye testing machine or something, or maybe like a super microscope. Oh well. Good. Are we in dialogue?
Well, that was
yeah.
interesting. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
All right. So in the speed run, if you jump on this, then sometimes you can jump on this pipe. It's really hard. But then you can jump up here, and then it's a faster way to get back here. Real minimal sort of time save. And for this thing, you just have to pick these things up, and then do middle,
Okay.
Default right, default
Let's
left.
try this.
Click. Done. He gets stuck.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked for. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer.
Yeah, so in the run,
forced to compromise to
I'm gonna save my game.
No more will we need worry
You actually
about
punch him.
outpacing. My mother and I couldn't be more.
Oh my god, I'm so strong. I killed him. Well, that doesn't work. I guess I'm a little bit stronger here than I would be in glitchless. Yeah, normally you can punch him 4 times to skip all 4 of his lines of dialogue.
To compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Speak.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Yeah, it's all glowing in blue, man. It's cool as shit.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Oh, this is really fun. This is the startup subversion. Okay, well, yeah, we just have to walk back to the meeting room. Everyone knows where that is. And we'll do that next time. So, cutting this one here. If you've been watching, thanks. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.